What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today I'm going to give you a pre-market update on NIO. Go over what's influencing it, what shorts are doing, and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So the market's opening in roughly 15 minutes, but a couple of things is pushing NIO higher. So right now, pre-market high of 483, starting to pull back slightly. So I'm going to go over what's causing that. But NIO's technicals are looking good, shows signs of a reversal. Plus, XPeng did unveil their earnings, kind of record numbers. And so essentially, a lot of people are correlating that with what might be coming NIO's way tomorrow for their earnings. So in case you don't know, 20th pre-market is going to be NIO's earnings. This is the current estimates. So no real change coming from analysts or anything like that. But quickly popping over to 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗧𝗧, this is what I was talking about, how yesterday was the first sign of a nice reversal ever since basically kind of tail end of October right here when it momentarily did break out. But yeah, this is a good sign, shows that it does want to move higher. A couple points to watch for though is going to be that 200 and 100 day moving average, but I'll go over that near the end of the video. So that's one thing that's really pushing it higher, XPeng. And then as well, I did see this that did come out, posted by Alfonso or whatever his name is, butchering it, my bad. But ultimately, it shows that there was 1,020 Onvo vehicles registered last week in China. And so I think that's generally good. Kind of brings up how it did go from 1,300 to 820, even though that 820, when I did bring that up, a lot of people were kind of just saying that it was wrong, more of an error coming from, I guess, a clerical side or something like that. So it's interesting to see it's still being quoted right here because, yeah, I thought it was just FUD that was being spread around. So we'll just have to wait and see. But no matter what, 1,020 is okay, at least moving in the right direction ultimately from that 820. So that's one thing I just wanted to briefly bring up. But shorts. So shorts are kind of the culprits on why NIO is not really breaking out. So when I was preparing for this video, shorts were increasing only 2 million shares pre-market, which is already in among itself very abnormal, but now it is 2.9 million. So shorts are the bad thing about NIO, as I've brought up, is just big money doesn't really pay attention to NIO as much as they should. So they aren't adding that good level of support. Without that support and kind of whatever else, like shorts are able to do whatever the hell they want and kind of dictate what happens with NIO, regrettably. So like I said, right now, 2.9 million, they're trying to suppress NIO from this point right here. So $4.89, that's going to be a strong pivot for NIO on a technical level as well, for it to kind of move into most likely the kind of mid to high fives. So they are trying to suppress it. Like I said, 483 was kind of the high, so they're trying to keep it in this range, so this S1 to this S2. So 432 is going to be the strong support, then 489 is going to be kind of that point to watch for that target. But shorts are fairly active, so we'll just have to wait and see. Same goes for what is happening with Lucid. I cover Lucid, have a dedicated channel to them, and yesterday's shorts did increase a astonishing 9 million shares because they were trying to break it down on a technical level. So this is a very common strategy that does happen, and it's obviously happening to NIO, so no different. Options, though, that was done yesterday, is signaling that people are anticipating for it to be around that 650 or above 650 by this Friday. So that would be encumbering their earnings. So this is a quick overview of what is happening. Of course, I think the algorithms might be somewhat negative today, only because of building permits and starts were a little bit lower than anticipated. So that is pulling back this right here. So NASDAQ down 0.57, S&P down 0.64, and Dow is down 0.85. As I brought up, majority of the volume does attributed to NIO does come from algorithmic trading as well as shorts. So it is always important to pay attention to what is happening in the American market. So right now there seems to be more of a consolidation and a couple different things, one of which is just fears over Nvidia, and then just this data that came out today. So let me know your thoughts on for instance, NIO, are you a buyer leading into their earnings? Are you dabbling with, for instance, options? This is some of the hot chains in case you are curious. So a lot of people seem to be more orienting towards 2025, January 2025. Looks like $5 calls. So for those of you that are dabbling with options, maybe take a peek at some of these. But no matter what, you do your own due diligence at the end of the day. I'm not here to influence you or anything like that. One thing as well, I just wanted to kind of show you, just in case you missed my dedicated video all about earnings and stuff, there is now a implied move of 11.49% for NIO. So just anticipate plus or minus 54 cents. But historically speaking, over the last little bit, there's only been kind of 3 instances where NIO does pull back with the broader market after 2 weeks. So yeah, I think it is fair to assume that NIO might be officially moving higher, but my crystal ball is sometimes wrong, so you guys do your own due diligence. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing I just wanted to share with you, I did launch a Patreon where I'm putting out buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, and they've been absolutely killing it. Even though over the weekend I put out that NIO is having a reversal, and so I think I'll put that out on Sunday evening or Sunday, something like that. So definitely worth a pop over to take a look at that in the description below and also comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.